everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and I have another weekly book review for you on An Unexpected Grace by Tracie Peterson and Kimberley Woodhouse. Thank you to Bethany House for sending me a copy of this book to read and talk about with you all. This is the third and final book in the Jewels of Kalispell series, and I think this is my favorite in the series. No, I know this is my favorite. I really enjoyed this one. In this one, we're following, they're pretty much interconnected standalones. They really don't have to be read in any order, at least in my opinion. But I really enjoyed this one. This one was my absolute favorite. So in this one, we're following a man named Parker. And Parker, he was supposed to be learning to be a preacher, pastor. And something happens where he knows that's not where God is leading him. So he decides to become an actor and trying to help people learn about God's word through that. So he is a stage actor, and it's been a decade since he's been away from home. Well, he comes back to star in a show that happened in his hometown. And let's just say there's a little bit of a second chance romance here as he runs into his first true love, who he was planning on marrying, but then he became an actor, and she said, I thought you were going to be a pastor, so she decides not to marry him. Well, a decade later, he comes home and finds her again. And, you know, some things have happened in her past as well, where she is now a widow with a young child now. And just seeing their kind of relationship blossom, but, hesitantly, as both of them, have been away for a decade. But I just loved kind of how their relationship sprung back up and how God helped both of them discover where he wanted them in their path for life. And I just loved that. And I loved the little girl in this book. She was absolutely adorable and so sweet. And of course, there is a, antagonist in this book that I thoroughly enjoyed. Kim and Tracie do such a fantastic job at just really great villainous characters. They're really great at that, and this was no exception. I really enjoyed that part of the storyline. I also loved the small town feel of it, as well as that era of like play to screen, because it's like on the verge of like screen movies were just starting to be made. So I love that kind of era of transition between the two, and I love seeing the history of the theater and stuff. Really enjoyed the story. Loved the setting as well. So make sure to check it out if you want to read it. I will link it down below in the description box for you to check out where you can purchase a copy. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.